Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining Lewis University's Television Network. Today is Thursday, December 8th, 2022. I'm Logan Kapp.
And I'm Tony DeNardis, and we begin with our top national and international stories.
In Texas, a San Antonio jury found a former Border Patrol supervisor guilty of capital murder Wednesday. Jurors deliberated for over 5 hours before delivering their decision. Juan David Ortiz has been charged with the murder in the shooting deaths of 4 female sex workers in Laredo in 2018. His trial lasted 8 days, with the prosecution putting up 16 witnesses. Ortiz reportedly confessed to the crimes on video, which was played to the jury as the best evidence. Ortiz was automatically sentenced to life in prison without parole, since the district attorney's office did not seek the death penalty.
Time magazine has named its 2022 Person of the Year Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, alongside the spirit of the Ukraine. Time praised Zelensky's unwavering leadership during the Russian invasion, from his decision to stay in Kiev when the bombs started, to his reassuring words during daily speeches to his country's citizens, and his efforts to rally worldwide support for the Ukrainian people. Time says Zelensky has proven that courage can be as contagious as fear, and has reminded the world of the fragility of democracy and of peace.
Brittany Griner is coming back to the U.S. The WNBA star was released from Russian detention as part of a prisoner swap for convicted Russian arms dealer Viktor Bout. That's according to a source familiar with the situation. Bout is a former Soviet military officer who had been serving a sentence in the U.S. on numerous charges, including conspiracy to kill Americans. Griner had been in the Kremlin's custody since February, when she was arrested on drug smuggling charges. Paul Whelan, who is another American in the U.S. State Department, says is being wrongfully detained in Moscow, was not included in the prisoner swap.
The Supreme Court heard arguments Wednesday in a case that could impact future elections. North Carolina Republican lawmakers are asking the justices to allow state legislatures to set rules in federal elections without constraints from state courts. Voting rights groups argue that it would upend checks and balances, leading state legislatures to have absolute authority with no oversight from the courts. They say that could lead to politicians choosing their desired winners in elections. Advocates also worry it could require states to hold federal and state elections separately. The case, known formally as Moore versus Harper, comes amid a recent uptick in lawsuits surrounding voting rules and former President Trump's claims that U.S. elections are fraudulent.
People who haven't done their Christmas shopping yet will be happy to hear this next story. According to the CEO of Walmart, inflation is falling on some merchandise. If you planned on buying a toy, sporting goods, or apparel for loved ones, you might not have to spend too much. According to the latest data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, all 3 items are way below the 7% overall rate of inflation. CEO Doug McMillon says there is still inflation on these areas, but definitely not as much as in other categories. The reason? Retailers misjudge consumer demand and have excess inventory piled up. So go and get your Christmas shopping on.
Up next, we'll have your local news.
Stay with us.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
Maybe he's really focused.
Hey, Michael. Michael. Maybe he likes spinning the wheels.
Maybe he just loves trucks.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
A man who was pulled from Lake Michigan at Oak Street Beach has been identified as a missing 21-year-old from Poland. The medical examiner identified the man as Krzysztof Zubert. Police said Zubert was last seen Saturday night in the city's River North neighborhood at Howl at the Moon on West Hubbard Street. His body was discovered just before 2 a.m. Wednesday in the 1000th block of North Lakeshore Drive. Zubert was transported to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Area 3 detectives are investigating.
Chicago's Christkindl Market isn't just one of the city's favorite Christmas traditions, it's also consistently ranked as one of the best Christmas markets in the nation. Only a few other Midwestern markets made Big Seven's North American list, including Elkhart, Wisconsin's Old World Christmas Market, and Carmel, Indiana's Carmel Christkindl Market.
A woman was shot and killed with her own gun in a Southside home Wednesday morning. The shooting occurred in the 9400 block of South St. Lawrence Avenue at about 3:18 a.m. The 22-year-old woman was inside a home when a female suspect entered and got into a verbal dispute with the victim, who is a licensed concealed carry holder. The victim had her gun taken from her and was shot in the chest. The woman was later pronounced dead at the University of Chicago Medical Center. The suspect fled the scene with the gun and is not yet in custody.
An 83-year-old Berwyn man who had been missing was found dead in North Riverside on Tuesday morning. The family of Jose Arevalo pleaded with the public to help in finding the missing man after not seeing him since last Thursday. Efforts to share information about him caught the attention of thousands, and the word was spread as far as Chicago's Little Village. Arevalo suffered from Alzheimer's disease and only spoke Spanish.
The website Attractions of America has ranked Chicago as the second best downtown in America behind New York City. The site says Chicago is often listed as the best downtown in the U.S. for its historical sites, great food, and rich cultural experiences. Attractions of America says Chicago's downtown is known for the best pizza in the United States. The website also lists many other famous attractions in Chicago, such as Millennium Park, the Shedd Aquarium, the Field Museum, and 360 Chicago.
When we return, we have your entertainment news.
We'll be right back.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
Maybe he's really focused.
Hey, Michael. Michael. Maybe he likes spinning the wheels.
Maybe he just loves trucks.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Lana Del Rey has a new album coming out. The alt-pop singer announced, "Did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard?" is releasing on March 10th. The title track is out now. This will be Del Rey's 9th album. According to the cover, it will feature collaborations with John Batiste, The Bleachers, Father John Misty, Judas Smith, Tommy Genesis, and Semel.
Fans of Disney's Encanto will be enchanted by this holiday light display. The Colombian city of Medellin used roughly 10 million lights to bring the beloved characters and setting to life. The display even includes the characters' iconic bedroom doors. The city is known for its extravagant holiday arrangements, attracting thousands of tourists each December. And this year, it looks like they'll be talking about Bruno.
The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were on the blue carpet Tuesday heading to the Robert F. Kennedy Ripple of Hope Award Gala in New York City. The duo was honored with the award for their work in racial justice, mental health, and other social impact action through their Arkwell Foundation. As you can see, Meghan donned a white off-the-shoulder dress with long sleeves. She paired it with black accessories, sweeping her hair back into a low bun. Prince Harry sported a classic suit and black tie. Also in attendance was Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. He received the Ripple of Hope Award for his courageous leadership amid the Russian invasion event was emceed by actor Alec Baldwin.
Easy come, easy go. That's the slogan of a tattoo removal company now offering free service to people who want their ink impressions of rapper Kanye West taken away. This, of course, is in the wake of the artist's recent anti-Semitic tirades. The London-based Nama made the announcement on Instagram a few weeks ago, and since then, 3 people have started their laser removal process. At least 10 more have been booked for consultations. The CEO of Nama said the Ye Tattoo Removal Initiative is receiving interest worldwide. Ye recently lost sponsorship deals with numerous brands for his controversial statements and posts.
Emmy-winning actress Kirstie Allen has died. Her family says the 71-year-old died Monday after a short battle with cancer. A representative for Allie told CNN the late actress had been diagnosed with colon cancer prior to her death. Allie rose to fame in the late 1980s and early 1990s, playing Rebecca Howe, a bar manager in the successful TV comedy series Cheers. She also starred in a number of other TV shows and films that included David's Mother, Veronica's Closet, and Look Who's Talking. Allie's children paid tribute to their mother on social media, saying, as iconic as she was on screen, she was an even more amazing mother and grandmother. Up next, we will have your Lewis Sports Update.
We'll be right back.
Maybe he's really focused.
Hey, Michael. Michael. Maybe he likes spinning the wheels.
Maybe he just loves trucks.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
This is your Lewis Sports Update. The Lewis University women's basketball team picked up a non-conference victory on the road against Parkside, 69-65, at Dave Simone Arena on Tuesday. The Flyers were led by Grace Hilber, who had 19 points. The women's basketball team will be back in action on Saturday, where they will take on the University of Missouri down in St. Louis. The Lewis University men's bowling team placed 17th out of 27 schools Sunday at the Warhawk Open at Stardust Bowl. The Flyers were in 20th place after 6 traditional games Saturday, shooting a 54-63, which is a 182 average, and came back on Sunday with a 29-87 in 16 Baker games, which is a 187 average, to jump 3 spots and finish with an 8,450 total. The Flyers return to the lanes in the new year for the Tier 1 ISBPA/Kegel Midwest Collegiate Classic on January 14th over in Addison. The Great Lakes Valley Conference has announced that freshman Crystal Martindale was named GLVC Women's Indoor Track Athlete of the Week for her efforts on the track last week. Martindale is coming off a huge week where the freshman won the 60-meter dash with a time of 7.56 and captured the 200-meter competition in 25.01 seconds. Her 60-meter time currently ranks number 1 in the GLVC and 8th in the national NCAA Division II rankings. Martindale's 200-meter time also ranks 1st in the GLVC, while it stands 14th in the NCAA.
Before we wrap up today, I'd like to give a special shout out and thanks to Logan and then also Cody and Cameron. Cody, he's floor directing today, and then Cameron is in the control room. They're all graduating next weekend, so I'd like to thank them for everything they've done at LUTN during their time here. Without them, the news wouldn't be made possible. So thanks, guys, for everything that you do for me personally here, and then everyone else.
Thanks,
for
Tony.
LUTN.
Appreciate it. It was fun.
Well, that's it for today's news. Thanks for watching. And as a reminder, you can always keep up with Lewis University Television Network on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and by visiting our YouTube channel. I'm Tony DeNardis.
And for one last time, I'm Logan Kapp. Have a great night.